Welcome back, adventurers, to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast that unearths the extraordinary. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, is the wonderfully witty Alice.
Hello, intrepid listeners. Today, Bob and I are diving headfirst into the thrilling life of Isabella Bird, a Victorian-era explorer who was basically Indiana Jones before Indiana Jones was cool. And probably way more stylish.
Exactly, Alice. Isabella Bird wasn't your typical Victorian lady sipping tea and fainting at the sight of a mouse. This woman rode side saddle, facing forward. Can you imagine the scandal?
The audacity. She explored the Rocky Mountains, traversing over 800 miles on horseback, befriending outlaws, and climbing volcanoes in Hawaii. All while penning captivating accounts of her adventures. It's like a real-life, Victorian-era travel blog, but far more exciting. She even had a brush with Rocky Mountain Jim Nugent, a notorious outlaw with a penchant for poetry. They were a pair that was bound to create some interesting stories.
And the stories are amazing. Her book, A Lady's Life in the Rocky Mountains, is a must-read. It's full of vivid descriptions, and her encounters with the local population are both fascinating and hilarious. She wasn't just observing, she was fully participating, often with a bit of a rebellious streak. Did you know that she was the first woman elected a Fellow of the Royal Geographical Society?
A true trailblazer. But her adventures didn't stop there. She journeyed through Japan, Korea, China, even venturing into Tibet and Persia. Her travels weren't just sightseeing trips. She documented everything meticulously, even using photography to capture her surroundings and making detailed sketches of the places she went. Imagine carrying all that equipment while riding a horse through the mountains.
And after her husband, John Bishop, passed away, she didn't just retreat to a life of quiet mourning. No, she used his inheritance to build a hospital in Kashmir, the John Bishop Memorial Hospital in Srinagar, proving she had a heart as big as her sense of adventure. Talk about a power move.
Exactly. Isabella Bird wasn't just an adventurer and a writer. She was a philanthropist, a doctor and a real activist for social change. She championed women's health, campaigned against the persecution of Christians in Kurdistan. This was a woman who wasn't afraid to speak truth to power. She even gave a speech in a committee room of the House of Commons.
A true force of nature. She defied expectations, challenged norms, and left an incredible legacy. She showed the world that women could be explorers, writers, doctors and activists all at once. It's inspiring even today.
Absolutely, Bob. Isabella Bird's story is a testament to the power of courage, curiosity, and a healthy dose of rebellion. So next time you're feeling a little stuck in a rut, remember Isabella Bird, the Victorian woman who rode horses and defied expectations in more ways than one.
Join us next time on Chronicles on the Focus for another incredible story.